What's up, guys? I'm a fish, and today I'm going to be continuing my Humanity Restarts series. In the last video, Turkey invaded the pink country right here. I don't really remember what else happened besides that. I know there was expansion over down here. There was a little bit of expansion up here. The blue team sent troops, not troops, but like settlers across the Caspian Sea. Um, Oh yeah, and there was a war down here between the orange team and the pink team that ended with the pink team losing a lot of land to the orange team, um, and this state getting its independence, as well as uh, both the blue team and the brown team have uh, like shown their allegiance to the orange team instead of the pink team, despite them being former allies. Um, so where I'm going to start this episode is right after the invasion of the pink team. Because if you look at the religion map, you can see that the pink team's religion is gone from this area. And that is because like the reason it's gone so quickly is because the Turkish government has put in a policy that says that every citizen in their country must subscribe to their religion. Um, and they own a little bit of territory here, which belongs like it's all the red team's religion, which isn't this religion. This is the blue is the red team's religion, as you can see down here where the red team is. Um, so anyway, with this policy being put into place, quickly, like they're gonna pull like a Spanish Inquisition. Anybody that's not like this, it's going to be the Turkish Inquisition. Anybody that's not the Turkish religion needs to be the Turkish religion, or else consequences. Um, so, yeah, they're going to force everybody over here to switch religions. Um, and you know who's not going to like that? Their ally, since they follow this red team's religion. They're going to like this so little, in fact, that the alliance between the light blue team and the Turkish country is going to nope, 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 is going to cease to exist. Their alliance has been dissolved, this is actually really bad timing because the light blue team was just planning to go to war with the dark green country. This dark green country got its independence a little bit ago from the lime team, right after its war with Egypt. So they broke away, but they took pretty much everything valuable within the Lime team with it. So this is like as I did in the ranking in the last video, I think, maybe the one before it, I don't know. They're pretty strong. So the light blue team doesn't like having such a strong neighbor that isn't their ally. But then again, now the number one nation is also no longer their ally anymore. So yeah, now they have two, but they decide, you know what, they don't need Turkey's help. They can do this on their own. So what they're going to do, the light blue team is going to they are going to invade. Yep. Let me turn this province map off so it's a little easier to see. Um, and this needs to go, there we go, size 4. So light blue team troops, ones that were stationed here because they invaded the small country here not too long ago, they're going to push down along the coastline. Wait, I'm going to turn tolerance down. Okay, maybe not that much. Maybe not that. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, they're going to push into the north and fully take. They're going to quickly encircle this city right here. more troops are going to push down and go into this city since it wasn't if they were going down from here, it wasn't really a convenient position to encircle that city. So yeah, they just walk in and take it. Um, and then a few more troops connect the two territories and then start pushing towards that city. So the dark green team, they're going to respond to this. They're going to rapidly start mobilizing. Would it be mobilizing? Because I mean, it's just guys at this point. It's just guys wielding spears or swords. Um, okay, so they're going to start mass recruitment, I guess, or mass sending somebody to knock on every family's door and go, "Hey, you're fighting now." Um, so yeah, anyway, they're going to start. Yeah, they're going to start doing that. Um, but by the time this city falls, they have gathered up a bunch of troops to fight against the light blue team. But this area up here, it's not their like most like all of their cities are down here. They had 3 cities up here compared to 6 down here. So really, all the soldiers they just recruited, they're all really down here. So it's going to take them a little bit to get up here. So that gives a lot of time for the light blue team to take a bit more land and capture all of the coastline of the Caspian Sea. Um, so the forces have just arrived, and they immediately start doing lots of damage to the Lime team. They take back this city, push to the border, and even start a small counteroffensive up here. The forces from that counteroffensive, some of them split off and take this land right here, separating all of this occupied land from the light blue team. Um, some gains are going to be made over here, but they are going to lose a lot of land in the east here to these soldiers that are in the east here. Yeah. So after taking all of this land, they decide they need to get up here to defend against the currently invading Persians, I guess. Yeah, it's in Iran. Sure, whatever. That's Persia now. So yeah, the Persians are going to continue their counteroffensive and move it up and into this city right here. Um, Also, I completely forgot to have the light blue team take over that city. There we go. They have it now. Um, but these forces are going to basically immediately push them out as they recapture all of that land. Um, and then all these troops right here, they are going to flood out of the country. Uh, they're going to go almost back to their homeland. A few of them are going to stay in the city to keep occupying it, but they're going to go north so they can defend against the counteroffensive, which is going to go exceptionally well. This city is retaken very quickly, and the counteroffensive is nearly completely stopped. Some people from up here are going to start making their way back to the light blue team to go to war, since the light blue team is starting to realize that this green country may be a little more powerful than they initially thought. Um, more useless land over here in the east is going to be recaptured, but the land's kind of useless, so they don't really care that much. But I mean, they kind of have them in a corner, so uh, yeah. And with all that happening, a small army manages to push up to this city and recapture it, pushing the light blue team back into their country completely. So yeah, it's not looking good. Their invasion completely failed. And now they're facing threats. Now they're facing the threat of a full-scale invasion from the dark green team, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Forces are going to immediately move up towards this city that was a part of the red team, and they're going to reach this lake and have it encircled. Boats are going to try and transport people across the lake away from this city as it gets captured, but it doesn't really help because this city is almost immediately after captured as well. Forces are going to push in and help this small counteroffensive from earlier push up and occupy this city and completely surround Lake Van, or is that Lake Van? One of them's like, okay, I remember the comment told me one of them is Lake Van and one of them is Lake Ermia or something like that. Um, okay. I think this one's Lake Van actually, but it doesn't matter because I have both of them completely surrounded. Besides this little bit of Turkey. Um, anyway, more forces push up. No, not that. They push up and threaten that city from occupation. Um, so the light blue team is going to send forces down to protect that city, but then instead of taking that city, there's a massive push to connect with that lake. Um, yeah, so they kind of they made the light blue team think they were going to take this city, then they didn't. So now they're basically just free to do whatever they want up here before the army gets back up there. They push, completely surround that lake, get to this river, take that city. Um, then the light blue team decides, you know what, maybe we should go for peace because they're very clearly losing. The dark green team is going to go, no. They take a bunch more land. Let me color all of this in. Um, and small armies push up towards both of those major cities. As soldiers leave this city, it gets captured, and then forces push up the coast and take that city. Two armies here push to connect the two front lines and then encircle a bunch of territory, then occupying it. So the light blue team has lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major cities, and they have 5 left. Oh, 6 left actually. Forgot about this little guy. Ha ha ha. So now they don't. That's just got captured. And that's just got captured. And with that being captured, really all of this area is captured as well. Nothing they can do to defend that. And with all their coastline over here being taken, this area really doesn't have anything to do. It's like it's barely self-sufficient, and can no longer take imports from the mainland. So this area might slowly start starving. I don't know. Hutch, actually ignore what I was doing just there. The Lime team, they're going to regroup their forces, um, and they're going to attempt a massive uh, push to retake a lot of their land. It's going to start with this city, and they lost. The land gets immediately retaken. And there's a large-scale push for the capital city as more land gets taken over here because I thought that area looked a little too thin. All right. There's a large-scale battle at the capital's Lime team, which ends up being a Lime team victory, not Lime team, like Blue team victory. But even despite them winning that battle, they are going to desperately ask the dark green team for a peace treaty, and this time they are going to agree. this is what the peace treaty is going to look like. As you can see, the light blue team got absolutely humiliated in this conflict. It lost it lost half of its country, um, and it no longer has access to the Caspian Sea, meaning um, this area can't get any supplies, and it's no longer can. I guess it wasn't connected originally, but it had ECC access from this city to this city. That's not there anymore. So this place really it has no other choice but to let me get a good color here because I think you all know what's I think you guys can predict what's gonna happen. You guys are smart, maybe. Um, it's independent now. That's not the color's not too similar to any others, is it? No, different enough from that, different enough from that, and oh, okay, it's actually really close to Switzerland's color. And by really close, I mean nearly exactly the same. If I switched, if I just, you guys wouldn't be able to tell if I did that. Um, but whatever, the countries are far enough apart. Not like they're ever going to come into contact with each other. It's fine. Also, I need to go to capital cities, get a star, turn the brush size from 24 to 3, place a 5-pointed star right there on this city. So there we go. There's the capital. Um, so yeah, that's that event. The dark green team is um give it a little bit of time now, and it could definitely become numbers like it's number two power now with all the new cities it just gained. Like it just gained. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, there are a lot of cities in this area, and it's a lot clearer now that they're all under the same color. That's one, two, three, four, five, 6 cities they gained in this war, and 7 cities that the light blue team lost in this war because this one got its independence. Um, all right. Hmm. So what now? You may be asking, because that's what I'm asking. What else did I plan? All right. Okay. You know what? The last video I said that that Turkey and the Italian country would have to split up this land. I also said that I also said that a large scale conflict probably won't rise from this. Okay. So Turkey's going to claim this land, and Italy is going to claim this land. Very simple. Okay. Except that's where you're wrong, because both countries claim the entire territory, and now there's a border dispute, and it looks really ugly because I forgot how I did border disputes before. Um, so yeah, now they're gonna go to war. They're gonna go to war with this, so I don't have to look at this any longer. So I'm just gonna undo all that. Um, Turkey is going to declare war on this Italian country. And the Italian country is going to immediately go, dude, wait. Hold on. We can talk about this. We can talk about this. Because Italy knows that not only do they not stand a chance against Turkey, but they wouldn't be fighting Turkey. They'd be fighting Turkey and their little gremlin here in France. Except this is France, and this is just a purple country that doesn't really have a name because its capital is in Italy, but this is Italy, and most of its territory is in France, but this is France. So yeah, Italy is going to immediately um, they're going to immediately give Turkey what they want. So let me open the province map. Yeah, all of this territory that they just claimed is now Turkey's. Yeah, I'd say as the creator of this planet, of this world, I'd say for the moment it's probably best to keep good relations with Turkey or this country because they're seeming like a very strong contender for top three. Who are the top three right now? I'm gonna go ahead and say number one Turkey, number two dark green team now. Three three's orange country. Um, yeah. Four. Does four really matter that much? Four, I'm gonna go Ethiopia. Five, Egypt. Six, Bangladesh. Seven doesn't matter. Neither does anything else after it. Turkey. Turkey is also going to go ahead and claim the wrong tool. Going to go ahead and claim the entirety of Sicily as well. Because they can and they want to, and it's theirs now. And really, nobody's going to argue against them because they're the number one power in the world, and really, nobody could beat them in a fight right now, unless like a bunch of their neighbors formed a coalition against them, which they won't because most of their neighbors hate each other. Like the dark green team hates the lime team and the light blue team now. The lime team hates the dark green team in Egypt. The light blue team is too weak to do anything at this point. All these guys are not really that strong. They were created yesterday in this world timeline, basically. Yeah, really nobody. Like even if the light blue team, the dark green team, and the lime team like did manage to get along long enough to fight Turkey, it still wouldn't end well for them really. Um, all right, what's the next event that I had planned for today? Oh wait a minute. Huh, that's right. I don't plan events. I make it all in my head as I go. Okay. So you know what? I think we need to focus on expansion. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with a lot of exploration and expansion. I'll cut to whenever that is finished. Okay, so I did a little bit of expanding. There was a lot of expansion in India and new civilization down here. This civilization started expanding towards Bangladesh. Bangladesh expanded away from it. Um, the orange team expanded a little bit, and I forgot to fix that. Huh, there we go, fixed. Okay. They did a bit of expanding. The red team did expanding. India expanded. All of these guys expanded. Um, Somalia exists now. I forgot to go to its capital though. Give me 1 second so I can do that. There we go. It has its capital now. Um, I might catch up on major cities after I record this. I might not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. This civilization started expanding a lot. And that's all that happened. So I was going to do some exploration, but then I realized, you know what? It wouldn't really make much sense for them to explore further into South Africa when there's not even a civilization uh, in Tanzania yet. Wouldn't really make much sense. So I didn't do that. Um, I did a little bit of exploration over here though, in Mauritania. I think that is. It's either Mauritania or Morocco. Don't know. It's Morocco. Okay. So yeah, explorers, they were heading down here. Then, since there's like no rivers over here, they had to go back. Um, don't ask me where they're from because there's no civilization even near there. I don't know. They flew in from this country right here, took a plane because those exist, but they don't. Landed right here. Then the only plane that actually existed just got destroyed until they flew it back because they had a plane in their pocket, so they flew back. But then the government outlawed them, so the outlawed the planes, so they had to get rid of it. So now planes don't exist anymore. It's sad that they existed for that short amount of time. Now they're gone. Anyways, okay, 45 minutes of recording. I know that wasn't much happening. I don't really have that much time right now though, so I think that's gonna be have to be it for today. Also, I'm just realizing this now. Another major thing that happened last episode, Australia was discovered, but too late to do anything with that information now, because the episode's over now. Bye.